Well, hello. Welcome to Dashcam Diary of a Disabled with me, Chronically Happy. I am leaving my doctor's appointment. Check on my mirrors. It is a frozen morning right now. It is only 30 degrees here in Oregon and in Salem, particularly. Um, Headed back to my town where I live in. Had to pick up cat food. Cat food. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? Dog food. Oh my gosh. My brain is not braining. My brain's not braining today, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not. I feel like crap, dude. I feel like major crap. And, my pain is just, wow, the license plate in front of me is 0. Like, literally 0. That's it. That's easy. Come on, I gotta show you. 0. Their license plate is 0. Let me put you back up. I'm stopped right now, so that's why I moved my camera. I'm not trying to cause any controversy about me messing with my phone while I'm driving, guys. I try to be as safe as possible when I do these videos. I try not to touch the camera unless absolutely necessary. And I still leave room on my rearview mirror to be able to use it to see it behind me. But also, the camera should be behind me too. But, I have. I'm being safe, alright? Just chill. I feel like vomiting, to be honest. I don't feel good. Let's get some sleep out of my eyes. Eye boogers. Little crusties here and there too. My body was trying to detox really bad last night. I was sweating this morning when I woke up. Cold sweats. So my psychiatrist switched me from one benzo to another without doing a proper taper. And that is why I believe I'm experiencing all the symptoms I have been all week. I'm in extreme pain too. And my mast cells are going crazy. I did measurements on my face at the end of the day, and then the beginning of the day yesterday. I'm going to do more measurements today because I can see it on my face. It is so round. I have a moon face. I have a moon face right now, which they refer to moon face and also lupus. I have systemic inflammation right now. My alignment is off my spine, and my neck is really feeling it right now. I got my primary care doctor to order a thoracic MRI for me because the VA seemed to screw that up even. Which is easy to do because my address is different from my mailing address and physical address are different from each other. And it's only because I have to do that in order to have my surgery next month. Well, I'm saying next month like it's next month, but it's a little over a month away. I had to wear a mask in the clinic today, and then of course there was some old man that was escorting probably his wife or mother or somebody. I don't know. This older man was with this older lady in a wheelchair, and I eventually smelled the cough drop, and I'm like, if I can smell the cough drop, that means that I am getting germs in the air right now. And I was super not happy about it. I'm glad I didn't have to sit in it for very long because That's not cool, dude. He was not wearing a mask. He knows he has a cough. Whether it's contagious or not, dude, this old man was not wearing a mask. I'm glad that I was, but I just don't appreciate that, you know? I am immune compromised. I have surgery in just a little over a month. Yes, I am putting myself in harm's way tomorrow night to go to a rave and enclosed doors, but I am going to be masked up. I am going to mask up. I'm not going to touch my face. I have to remind myself, do not touch my face. I'm going to have to wear some kind of gloves or something so I don't touch my face. And if I do touch my face, I'll have to take my gloves off and do it in the bathroom after I wash my hands with soap and water for 30 seconds. So I'm going to be extremely vulnerable, all for the sake of having some fun before I go to surgery. And I'm going to do the same in about 2 weeks from now as well. But I'm getting kind of nervous. I just got a text from my friend in Tacoma, who lives like 6 minutes from the Tacoma Dome. And they know where to park. I just have to get up there a day in advance and sleep in her daughter's room. And as long as she makes sure that her daughter's not there, you know, I don't know. I may just want to get a hotel, honestly, because she said that she has a crew going now. And I'm like, this is not conducive for me to try and not get sick if I'm going with a whole group of people. I mean, I'm all for more people and stuff, but like, she trusts too many people. I mean, just like I used to trust too many people, and I still like to give people the benefit of the doubt before anything else. I'm just that type of person. But I also am very real, and I understand. And I know when somebody's trying to take advantage of me or use me in any way. But I don't want to have to pay for a hotel and accommodations or drive up to Tacoma 2 nights in a row or 2-3 days in a row. I'd rather stay at my friend's house, but my friend is just super too trusting. She's been robbed by several people. I just spent $80 on a freaking light up bralette to wear for tomorrow night because the last one that I had exactly like the one I just ordered, I left out there at her house. And I guarantee it's probably missing. She either buried it with all her clothes or somebody stole it from her because she said that she was robbed recently by somebody that she allowed to stay in her house and woke up to a lot of things missing. So who knows what these people stole from her. I think it sucks. I think she's too trusting. But she's at the mercy of everybody around her because she... I don't know, I can't disclose too much information. I love my friend up there in Tacoma, but this might be the last time that I see her or ever stay with her because I cannot have my things come up missing too. My makeup bag, hundreds of dollars worth of makeup, potentially gone, missing, stolen. Don't know. I am going to search her house top to bottom if I have to. I mean, I know it's not going to be in her son's rooms. So I don't have to search those. But I am going to be looking through her house to hopefully find remnants of my makeup that might still be around or might not be. I don't know. I wanted to stop up there when I was up there for the VA about last month. But due to the weather and my mom being with me, my mom doesn't like her. She's met her once. And I don't care if my mom likes my people that I hang out with or not. It'd be better if she did, because then I could have convinced her more to be able to stop by my friend's house and try and search for my missing items. But it started a whole long argument between the people we were staying with in Yakima and my mom and me, and they were like, "No, don't go that way. Don't go that route. That passes all." It was just a freaking disaster, and it like left a sour taste in my mom's and my mouth because we had tension between us, and we had tension between her and the friend that we stayed with, and I just don't want drama. Come on. I'm chronically happy here. I'm trying to I'm just trying to have some fun. I'm just trying to live my life the best that I can. Be the best version of myself as possible. Gosh, I'm in so much pain right now. That has just been my mantra over the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Changing my medication is the hardest thing to freaking do. This sucks, man. It really sucks. It really is so hard on my body to change medications, and especially when we're not changing it, right? I have an appointment with my doctor, pain management doctor, next week, and to find out what is the calculation for this stuff that I'm taking sublingually on top of the patches. Like, what is the equivalent to this? Like, because the milligrams to the micrograms don't make any sense, but the absorption rates are different because it's going through skin versus mucous membranes. I don't know, man. I'm using a lot of man and dude. I'm just in so much pain. Between my shoulder, like between both shoulder blades. It's the coat hanger pain. Think of like what the shape of a coat hanger is, kind of like this and this, a triangle, but not an exact triangle, but like an obtuse, like I don't know what you call those. 3-sided, but like is that pain like this? Usually associated with stress. Am I stressed out? Probably. My body is stressed physically because of the changes, the medication dosages, and not the humane way to taper somebody from one medicine to the next. A lot of these doctors will just swap your medications on you without tapering you properly. And my pain management, my EDS pain doctor pointed out this swap yesterday. She says, well, like, no wonder your mast cells are angry, you're messing with things. And I'm not taking the right percentage of medication of one versus the other. I don't have enough pills to be able to taper properly. And I'm already red flagged in the freaking medication system because of all these controlled substances between my pain management and my psychiatrist doctor. I mean, one's prescribing 3 controlled substances, and the other one has prescribed like 2 or 3 within a short time frame as well. The system automatically just like flags you, where there's no context behind the flagging. When you're trying to taper off one thing and onto another, if I can somehow just go straight to the sublinguals versus the pain patch, because I need to taper off of these benzos so I can control my pain better. And I do need to taper off this stuff. But I need to taper in a humane way. Because the stress that you're doing to my body right now, these doctors, is unbelievable. And I'm just tearing up now because it hurts, dude. I'm in so much pain right now because of these changes to my medicines. And I'm having to take extra of all of them. And I hate it when doctors leave it up to the patient to be like, and prescribe it as needed. Because as needed isn't always the amount of medicine that you're prescribed for that time frame. Sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes it's too much. And I haven't even touched my Xanax that they prescribed me because I am trying to manage the daytime medicine. Because I need to be able to control my pain during the day. And believe me, I'm not drowsy. I'm not drowsy at all. But changing my stuff during the day does allow me to be able to get tired in the evening. So that has been a freaking blessing that I haven't had to use any Xanax to go to sleep to, because your body gets so used to that then you cannot sleep without it. I am trying to be a good patient by not using it if I don't need it. And I haven't needed it for like 3 nights in a row since I've changed over this medication from Klonopin to diazepam, which is, or clonazepam to diazepam, aka Klonopin to Valium, are the other names. I don't want to say street names, but like, the generic name, I guess. Because the formulated name is, which I don't understand why they have to have 2 names. Like, the scientific names of animals and the, English name of it, or, why do we have to have so many different names for the same thing? Why can't we just go by one name of it? Manufacturers like to change their names so they don't get in trouble for copyright, I guess, or something, naming something the same as a generic version of it. I don't know. I guess it makes sense, but like still, it's stupid. I don't like it. I hate blowing my nose into the microphone. But like I said, I don't want to mess with my camera while I'm driving. I sanitized my hands with sanitizer before I even did any of this, so yeah, I sprayed it even on my gloves because I wore my gloves inside my appointment, so I sprayed those too. Try and kill any kind of germs on the surface of them. Oh, gosh, I can't wait to get home to take my medicine. I didn't take any of my medicine before I left the house besides just my Adderall, so I could somewhat try to wake up my brain to communicate with the doctor as needed. I'm not tired, but I'm yawning. Yawning is just a mechanism of your body not getting enough oxygen to your brain. There's not enough oxygen getting to my brain because of my neck needing adjusted, because of my chiropractor not being able to adjust me right now since he had knee surgery. Which I would like to text him and ask him how he's doing. Because 1, out of concern, and 2, I want to make sure he gets back to work. And there was an accident here. I don't want to drive over any of these parts in the road, dude. I don't know how to get around this without running over something. Glass and plastic. Better not get stuck in my tire. Whatever cleaning crew there, sweet sweeper there needs to be, they need to go back there and clean that mess up on the off ramp getting into my town. Now I gotta go by the veterinarian's office. Go get my freaking dog food. I keep wanting to say cat because I watch a lot of cat videos. I miss having a cat, but I'm allergic, so I can't have a cat. It's frustrating. I would love to have a cat. I could get a hairless cat, but I guess if I had a hairless cat, I would have a great excuse to be able to put it in outfits to keep it warm. It's just like chihuahuas. They can't ever stay warm. I just made a payment to my care credit card just so I could get dog food on it. And my vet place is freaking. I don't want to give out too much information. Let's just say it's been a pain with the vet lately. I guess I can park right here. Anyway, today's just kind of a little bit of a ramble rant for Dashcam. Such pain. Can't wait to get home to take my meds and measure my face to see how fat it is compared to yesterday. I guarantee it's a lot big. It's a lot more swollen. You can barely see the lines right here because of the poof in my face. My cheekbones go all the way up here. I have less bags under my eyes because I am so poofy. And I can tell when I blow air into my cheeks how much they expand and don't expand. There's barely any room for air with my fat face today. We'll find out when I measure it when I get home. So anyway, thank you all for joining me for today's Dashcam. I'll get back to uploading my Loki cat shorts here soon. I just been dealing with a lot of pain and trying to get a schedule going with walking Stormy, and love you all. Peace out.